What's good, everybody? We back with another video. I'll be reacting to Project Judge. Now, I have no idea what this is. I saw a thumbnail for it. It looked like Yakuza. So, I'm assuming that the same people who made Yakuza is using the same IP. So, because it looks just like it literally looks like this could be taking place in the same world as Kiryu. It's just what different. It's like this was going on in another part of the city, or even in the same part of the city. Like Kiryu was in the Yakuza series, and I can't remember any of those people. I can remember Kiryu, but now I can't remember everybody else's name. Even though I was just thinking about it, Majima and he had the big guy. I think Majima's the guy with the one eye, right? I can't remember the big guy's name. And the other guy, he does like a lot of like taekwondo type move. I can't remember his name. He was like a loan shark for I forget the name of his loan company. What was the name? It was some very Japanese anime type name. Of course, the sun moves. Damn it. Sorry, it's a little warm here. A little warm here. I'm gonna cut the hair on. I'm done with this. But anywho, I'm gonna do the story trailer first, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the gameplay trailer that came out at the same time. That way, I ain't gotta have multiple videos. It just one video is like 3 minutes, another, So, get right into this. Let's get it started. Alright, here we go.
源田法律事務所です。ええ、柳は弊社の。
I heard that this was is this, well, I'm not sure, but I saw some comments on the video that this was already in Japan and that it's being like re-released in the States. Or it's being brought to like the West. So I'm guessing it's being brought to like Europe and America, stuff like that. Kind of like what they did with, well, not kind of, exactly what they did with the Yakuza series. That was in Japan already, then they brought it over to the West. なんだよ! I have no idea.
ええ、本当に間違いないんです。
I first heard that word when I was in, I think, 4th grade, and there was this Japanese girl, and she said that, and she got pissed off or something, and she just yelled like, "Nanda yo!" I don't know what I was like. I think most people just like, what did they started screaming? What is she screaming about? I was like, what did she say? He's arrested for murder. Let me guess. It's a new charge. Let me guess. He was wrongfully stabbed his girlfriend and set the place on fire with gasoline. Gasoline de steel. Nani?
大久保君がエミちゃんをそんななんでだよ
なんでだよ A lawyer who pulled off a miracle. I always thought that was fishy, like lawyer who either gets someone convicted or something like that. Days later, he's being accused of murder. Like, you would think, like, let's dig into this a little bit more to make sure he's not being framed.
あの日弁護士としての俺はエミちゃんと共に
And he's gonna come back a super badass. Cost him everything. Oh, here we go. Oh, we don't know what time period they in. They could be in the 80s for all we know.
久しぶりだな、八神先生。法廷に立つ君を見られなくなって残念に思っていた。
He's just looking at. Oh no. Oh, it's. It's Japanese CSO
あの事件
or Chicago PD
君は
where
本当に無実だったか
the
俺は
guy
何も
who's
やっ
in
てないって
charge of the damn
何度もそう言
like
った。あんただって聞いてたろ。
of the this team was in jail.
なんで
He's,
誰も信
he's
じてくれない
wrongfully
んだよ。
convicted.
「主文被告人羽村恭平は無罪」
タモ。
Sheesh. This reminds me of a song. I want to say the group was like two guys. I would think they were. I want to say they were Native American. And it was like, what? I can't remember, but it sounded like this, like a late '80s, early '90s song. Jin Kazama, I know what you did last summer, dude. Japanese style.
お前もだ。
Sheesh.
俺は大久保君と綾部の弁護人なんだ。
They gonna find out. Oh yeah, he didn't kill his wife or girlfriend or something. Coming soon to the West. Project Judd. Why is it called Project Judd? Hey, why is this? I knew it was a bad idea to come down here. She just did this upstairs. Shit. Alright, let's just roll right into this, the gameplay. Alright. 1, 2,
よし行こ
行こう。
3.
情報から尾行対象者を探せ。
So dramatic.
気づかれるな。そして見失うな。
Oh, so you like a private detective too, huh?
慎重に尾行せよ。気のせいか。
う。どうも。
You're a lawyer and a
い
private
い夜だ
detective.
ね、探偵さん。
また今度
That guy's, what the fuck? What the fuck? That was a flare. What? The,
尾行
what
中
was?
トラブルが発生す
He
る。
just like threw a flare like what are you? Like that'd be like somebody throwing like a smoke bomb. Like are you Batman or something? Like,
金野郎。
he said, "Oh, you don't know. I learned kung fu in prison.
バトルは華麗かつ
Learned
豪
Wing.
快。
What the? Of course, yeah. This got to be made by the same people who
バト
made
ルが華麗に進化。
Yakuza. It's, like I said, it looks. It might as well be in the same city.
爽快に暴れ回れ。
You can change styles. It might as well be
攻撃も満載
in the same city going on at the same time as like Yakuza 4 or some shit.
どこだ。
潜入
Infiltration
探
and
索
investigation. They seem to be going in a different route where you have to actually be sneaky, other than Kiryu's like just go in and beat everybody's ass way.
隅々まで探索せよ。
Like I might have to actually strategize instead of just punching people in the nuts.
よし。
写真撮影。
Do you get moves from doing this?
決定的証拠をカメラで
What
押
is
さ
a
え。
chiropractor? What is this?
ドローンでの撮影も可能。
何してんだ
Sexual harassment, you son of a bitch.
怪しい
グレートショットを目指せ。
な見つけた
Cheating on your wife.
AI
I don't know, he might not even be
精度を
married.
判定。集めた証拠や情報が事件を解く
I
鍵
feel
に
like
な
he
る。
has
これが
herpes.
その証拠
動かぬ証拠で徹底的に追求せよ。まだまだ終わらない。
VR.
ジャッジアイズならではのオリジナルゲ
I
ームを
hope
搭載。
Shamu looks like this. Just make it look like this. Just give it to the same people
数
who
えきれない
made,
イベントが
who has this IP, and just say, hey, make Shamu good. When I was a kid, I actually liked Shamu, but it just I don't know. When I won't say kid, I was younger. I liked Shamu. Thought it was, I mean, I thought it was okay. So. Yakuza! What if he just like he said that it was like son of a bitch in English? But that looked pretty good. I've been saying I need to play those Yakuza games. I keep talking about playing them. Even when Yakuza 4 came out, I was like, I gotta play this game. Cause I said that about Yakuza 3. And I said I gotta play this game, but then I didn't get it. Now they've done damn prequels with Yakuza 0 and all types of shit. And don't tell you Yakuza 6 something coming out or something like. And that looked awesome. Still haven't played it. I bet it's gonna be one of those games where I keep talking about playing and I never fucking play it. Because like I said, The Witcher, I've heard the books before. And I even started reading, like I think the first one, but I didn't even finish it. I just never finished it, and never played any other ones. But then Witcher 3 was getting such high praise, I was like, I gotta get this game. So I got it. It was on sale, so I got it. And then, like I think I've said this before in other videos with like Mafia 3. I played Mafia 1, I think. I know I played one of the previous ones prior to 3, and it wasn't mine. It was like over somebody's house, and I was like, Mafia. I was like, pop this in and play it, see what it is. But I had no real interest in playing. Then they did Mafia 3. The thing that interested me was the whole black mob thing. So I was like, oh, I like this. Might be interesting. I should play this. But this looks pretty good. I have to try to get this, like, at least this is something like I don't have to go back, because I've heard from people who have played Yakuza, that it is a bit difficult to just go into, especially because I kind of want to just go like Yakuza 4, so that was really the one. I've heard others, but that was one I like actually looked into. It's kind of hard to just start with that. They do have a I did watch this beginning part of a playthrough of it with camera people on YouTube, but they had like a pretty much like they did like the beginning of the game. They go through the story and all that stuff with the previous games to get you up to speed, so you can go into it and then know what the hell's going on when you start playing, unless you just coming in just for the gameplay. Like, I don't really care about the story, but they wanted to, is a really rich story, so that, and I'm sure they're very proud of it. So they want you to know the story to go with the gameplay, so you love it even more. But I probably just end up either starting to play this because like it's made by the same people. At least it looks like it's made by the same. It just has to be made by. So I'm going to have to look this up. It has to be made by the same people. Or if it's not, then somebody just ripped them the fuck off. Like, fuck it. Like, I'm ripping them off. It's like Swery. What's the guy's name? Like, Shuri? Whatever. He was like the director or something for not Indigo Prophecies. Deadly Premonition. Anyone remembers that game? And if you look at that game, I've never played it, but I've watched some playthroughs. If you look at that, because I was watching a playthrough of someone they were just playing it, and it wasn't any commentary, and I was like, "Is this Twin Peaks?" I'm like, "Did they get this from Twin Peaks?" It seemed like a very similar story with FBI guy comes in town and somebody, a young girl was killed. He's like investigating a murder. He's very kind of awkward type guy, but he seems to be very confident. But he's awkward, like not awkward, like anyway, getting all that. But I was like, this is ripping this guy off. Like this is ripping Twin Peaks. How did they not get sued? I didn't read that much into it, so maybe they did get sued. They were just like, I was like, it's like whoever wrote that, it was just like, yeah, this, who cares? Like, I like this story, and I'm ripping, and I ripping it. Some things I would say I'm fine with you people taking like gameplay aspect. Like if, let's say your game, let's say the God of War for the previous God of War prior to the new one. Let's say that type of gameplay lends itself well to the game that you're trying to create. So I'm fine with a person, like a developer, taking that style of play and injecting it into their game. So the fighting style is very similar. The way you play the gameplay is very similar to that. I'm fine with that. But when you start getting into, story and taking somebody's story and trying to make slight changes, you don't need you didn't even care enough to make significant enough changes to try to change it up. I mean, I'm fine with taking like someone's idea and then changing it where it seems almost brand new, but their idea was the foundation. It didn't just it wasn't like a independent thought that came out of your mind. It was something that came from something else, and you took it and molded into something else that pretty much makes this unique in its own right. But when you but for some reason, I'm saying for some reason, that Deadly Premonition, I was like, they just ripped off Twin Peaks, and they we don't, and unless they got sued, Twin Peaks, then maybe they didn't care, and they thought they changed it enough, and it's like, because it's like I think it'd be different if Twin Peaks made it was a movie, but they use it as a TV show, and then they make a game. You might as well just call that Twin Peaks the game, but because I remember he was getting very obsessed with like coffee too. The same way, damn, why am I forgetting people's names? The FBI agent in Twin Peaks was he was like very obsessed with was it coffee or was it pie? I might be because I was watching Supernatural the other day. Because I might be thinking about Dean Winchester's obsession with pie, and I might be mixing. I think it was coffee. It's been a while since I watched Twin Peaks, like a long time. I watched it all the way through. They started showing that back in on TV, reruns are back in the late '90s, and then they started showing reruns again. I want to say early 2000, but I didn't watch it all the way to there. But anywho, this game looks good. I like the multiple fighting style. I like that they do that now and again to start. Instead of you just having the character one fighting style, he can have multiple ones or multiple different. Like he has, Berserker or a bruiser or they're usually different styles. Like the bruiser, there might be as a brawler that does more damage, or the character might do more grappling moves with that, and then you might have the style where they do a lot of like kicking or maybe like kickboxing, like it's a combination of kicking and punching, like fast, rapid movements. Then you had especially like Japan, they might have something. Might do well. They might have karate, or they can add a bunch of different shit in there, like jujitsu and stuff like that. But we have to wait and see. Game could be absolute shit, but it's from the Yakuza. At least it looks like it. It has to be. If this is not somebody, but I'm going to assume that it looks just like I think I saw Kiryu in the background, but it looks good. If they ripping off, if it's not from Yakuza, if it's not from the people who make Yakuza, and they pulling the inspiration, it can still be good. So I'm keep hope alive with that. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on Monday. Peace.